seen a whole bunch of black people in Walmart, black women specifically, because of that DEI hire, whatever that is. You know, that don't really concern black men because, you know, what the saying is, last hired, first fired. So that's more of a female thing. And they've been gearing up for that. I ain't here to talk about that, but they've been gearing up for that for quite some time. You know, if you pay attention to a lot of the grocery stores, have been removing the cashiers, and those are usually like female dominant jobs, you know, so it don't really surprise me, to be honest, but you know, nonetheless, it is what it is. But as I said, boycotts don't work, especially in the community, this Negro community, even though it's really not a community. It don't work. When y'all niggas talking, I'm still gonna wear Gucci after what they did, that told me right then and there, it ain't gonna work. But nonetheless, I digress. Crawford said he opened to fighting Boots. You know, he was somewhere, and the Boxer Social caught up with him. He said that he think Boots and Stay Honest are the two top dogs at 147 pounds. And that he said if Boots clean out the division, you know, he move up, he opened to fighting Boots. Now, he acknowledged that, you know, the whole thing about Vergil Ortiz and refusing to move up. He said he don't know the situation, and everybody calling Jaron, Boots, Ennis a duck. And I did a reaction video to YSN Media. It should be up by the time y'all see this. Really, I've been up since like 8, 7 o'clock, so I really don't know how a nigga running behind, to be honest. I can't even tell y'all how I'm running behind, but I'm running behind. What is it? 2 o'clock? So yeah, I was supposed to go get miles about 1, so I'm somehow running behind. So I'm gonna sit my black ass at the crib, trying to get to the crib, find something to eat. But yeah, you know it is what it is. You know, basically kind of saying, look, that nigga ain't even trying to move up. Now he did Boost explain that in the interview with YSN Media, saying, "Oh, I'd have moved up from Crawford because that's Crawford." Now, you know, I heard some things behind the scenes about his daddy. And if I do it live, I'll speak remembered. I'll read what he basically told somebody else behind the scene, a real prominent dude, about Vergil Ortiz and why it didn't make sense making a fight. Which honestly, he made a lot of valid points. So I don't know how this place. I don't know how they make money. They ain't never open. It's 2 o'clock and they always close. That'd be crazy to me. Like 2 o'clock is crazy. I don't know how that business make money. It's good business, but I don't know how they make money. But like I continue to say, you know, he didn't want to move up. I say what the daddy said on the low. I say that for a live stream if I remember. And that's his prerogative. If he don't want to move up, you don't have to move up. So how can I duck somebody in another weight class? But like I said, he was running his mouth about it. But Crawford said he think, you know, Boots is gonna go on and do tremendous things in this sport. You know, and if, you know, down the line he conquered 47 and move up, who knows what can happen. So he ain't closed the count like that. Nigga, if you would have moved up and fight Vergil, then we could have fought. That's what it kind of sounded like he's saying. Truth be told, that's exactly what it sounded like he's saying. Kind of mocking him for not fighting Vergil. That sounds exactly what he's saying. That sounds exactly like something like that's kind of like really what he's saying. You know, like, Ninja, if you would have moved up, you know, and fought Vergil, then we could have did something. But you ain't want to move up and take the challenge. A lot of these niggas just be talking. You can't go out here and say I'm the boogeyman, or this guy ducking me and that guy ducking me, and then you ducking other competition. It just don't work that way. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. But I mean, nonetheless, you know, it is what it is. So Bud kind of let them know, like, dude, like, yo, we could have fought. Yeah, we could have fought, but you know, you out here bull jiving. You really don't want it. You really ain't trying to move up. And like I said, Boots look bad right now, but you know, nobody. I mean, it's, especially when you don't got the complexion for the protection. I think we're over here. Especially when you don't have the complexion for the protection. Because when you a nigga, they got a whole bunch of bad shit to say about you. A whole bunch of bad shit. Pacquiao for years was ducking Mayweather. They was ducking each other, but he refused to take the drug test. He refused to get tested. And even leaked out an email, according to Teddy Atlas, and he gets sued for it, saying, what happened if I fail the drug test? Can we sweep it under the rug? Can we swap it out? Ninja, can we swap it out? Haha. You know what I'm saying? Can we swap it out? Yeah. Can we figure this out? It's like it's both ours. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody really got on Manny Pacquiao like that. So that's kind of what a nigga be saying, man. Like, a lot of these dudes, man, they harder on black fighters. It not really. It's like people being harder on the Kansas City Chiefs. It's like people having an issue with Kansas City. Oh, they open too. Yeah, we need to spin the block. Come on, Katie, get off my ass. Golly. I hate people that just ride your ass. Damn, I can't stand the way Becky's and Brad's drive. And Amir's and Samir's drive. I can't stand it, bruh. I hate people that ride your ass. Like, dog, you not posed. That's why so many fucking accidents be happening and shit. You know? I had to shoot a little move because the bakery don't usually be open. Like, I don't be this way to get to the bakery. I seen that was open. Wow. That was an easy decision. But yeah, like I said, like I was continue to say, man, Becky and Brad can't drive. But nonetheless, when you start getting out here talking about, you who ducking who and all that type of stuff and shit like that, and you out here really ducking the competition, bro, like, to be honest with you, that's really the backlash. That's really the backlash where you saying, oh, he ducking me or that person ducking me, and then you turn around and it appears that you ducking somebody, man, that's where the backlash came in. And then you already know, you being black, and reason they so hard on the black fighters because it's the most dominant fighters in history. Like I was saying, it's kind of like watching Kansas City dominate, and people starting to say, oh, they lucky or they cheating. They just tired of seeing Kansas City dominate. It was like that with New England. I can't wait till they lose. You just get sick and tired of it. You want to see something new. But Bud kind of basically tell them like, oh, see, you wasn't even being serious. That's kind of how I took it. You was just talking. And that's all it was. It was internet rhetoric. It was internet rhetoric. Rhetoric. That nigga just talking. Niggas ain't appreciate that. Like, you're not even authentic. You gotta understand too, a lot of them was landed on Bud, no Diddy. A lot of them niggas was going out their way, and Philly was hating on Bud, backing Errol Smith. So a lot of that backlash they getting, Smith got taxed. Spence got taxed. But now, they was getting behind Boots. Oh, Boots. They was getting behind Boots. Oh, Boots gonna do this and Boots gonna do that. Boots gonna, yeah. And now that he turned out to be a fraud and something, I'm not saying that, just in some people's opinion, he turned out to be a fucking fraud. Turned out to be a fraud, and of course you will be getting older. He turned out to be a fraud in a lot of people's opinion. So Bud kind of like, nah, man. See, if he would have moved up, he could have got a shot. That nigga Bud ain't giving no Boost no shot. Cause what does he bring to the table? You gotta ask yourself. He does nothing for his career. For Boots, he got everything to gain. So it ain't like Boots, clean up. If he get undisputed, all right, undisputed versus undisputed, that's a great selling fight. If he gonna pass the torch or Boots gonna take his torch or it ain't his time. But politics stop a lot of these dudes from, getting where they want to get to in their career. Other promoters want to keep belts on their side of the street, want to protect their fighters. And all them doing, they protect their interests. And then when they feel like they got a fighter that can do the job, then they say, oh, this other promoter don't want to do it. But when other promoter got the fighter that can do the job, that can execute the job, and it's like, oh man, it don't make sense financially, and this don't make sense, and that don't make sense. That's how they rock. So we already know how the game goes. So it is what it is, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, Christians, notifications. Live drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, cash up, $ CJ Good, Venmo CJ Good, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, follow on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor,